Hi friends! Today we are going to do the last body system and it's going to be the urinary system. Let's get started right now. What is the urinary system? Your urinary system, also called the renal system or urinary tract, moves waste from your blood into the form of urine. It also helps regulate your blood volume and pressure and controls the level of chemicals and salts, electrolytes, in your body cells and blood. What are the parts of the urinary system? Number one, kidneys. There are a pair of kidneys that are purplish brown and are located below the ribs in the middle of the back. Their function is to remove waste from the blood in the form of urine, keep substances stable in the blood, make erythropoietin, a hormone which helps make red blood cells, make vitamin D active, regulate blood pressure. The kidneys remove waste from the blood through tiny filtering units called nephrons. Each nephron is made up of a ball of small blood capillaries called the glomerulus. There's also a small tube called the renal tubule, which drains the urine and joins other tubules carrying the urine out of the kidney to the ureter. Two ureters. Each kidney has a narrow tube called a ureter, which carries urine from the kidneys to the bladder. Muscles in the ureter walls tighten and relax, forcing urine down this tube away from the kidneys. If urine backs up or stands still, a kidney infection can develop. About every 10 to 15 seconds, urine is emptied into the bladder from the ureters. Bladder. The bladder is a triangle-shaped, hollow organ located in the lower abdomen. It is held in place by ligaments attached to the pelvis bones. The bladder's walls relax and expand to store urine and contract to flatten to empty urine through the urethra. Two sphincter muscles. Circular muscles that help keep urine from leaking by closing tightly like a rubber band around the opening of the bladder. Nerves in the bladder. The nerves alert a person when it is time to urinate or empty the bladder. Urethra, the tube that allows urine to pass outside the body. The brain signals the bladder muscles to tighten, which squeezes urine out of the bladder. At the same time, the brain signals the sphincter muscles to relax to let urine exit the bladder through the urethra. When all the signals occur in the correct order, normal urination occurs. How does the urinary system work? The urinary system's function is to filter blood and create urine as a waste byproduct. The organs of the urinary system include the kidneys, renal pelvis, ureters, bladder, and urethra. The body takes nutrients from food and converts them to energy. After the body has taken the food components that it needs, waste products are left behind in the bowel and in the blood. The kidneys and urinary systems help the body to eliminate liquid waste called urea. and to keep chemicals such as potassium and sodium and water in balance. Urea is produced when foods containing proteins such as meat, poultry, and certain vegetables are broken down into the body. Urea is carried in the bloodstream to the kidneys, where it is removed along with water and other wastes in the form of urine. Ooh, how is the urinary system connected to other body systems? Number one, nervous system. The nervous system works closely with the urinary system. It helps regulate the release of urine in the body. The bladder can expand and contract, and when it is full, it sends messages to the nervous system that say it's time to go. The muscles in the urethra and bladder help us hold it in. Babies in diapers have not yet developed this ability. So without the nervous system, or if it were to malfunction, we wouldn't be able to control or know when we must go to the bathroom. Skeletal system. The skeletal system is connected to the urinary system because the urinary system cleans the blood of waste products produced by the skeletal system, while the skeletal system protects the kidneys. Also, kidneys are involved in calcium homeostasis and reabsorbs more calcium when the body is low in calcium. Immune system. Acidity of urine provides non-specific defense against infection, return of fluids to bloodstream, maintain blood pressure and fluids balance essential for renal function. Immune systems protect kidneys from infection. Digestive system. Kidneys excrete toxins absorbed by the digestive tract. Kidneys excrete hormones and metabolites after liver deactivates them. Calcitriol, synthesized by kidneys, regulates C8 plus absorption by small intestine. Liver synthesizes urea, the main nitrogenous waste eliminated by kidneys. Urea contributes to osmotic gradient of renal medulla. Liver and kidneys collaborate to synthesize calcitriol. Respiratory system. Rate of acid secretion by kidneys affect pH of blood and may therefore affect respiratory rhythm. Provides O2 to meet high metabolic demand of kidneys. Dysfunctions of pulmonary ventilation may require compensation by kidneys to maintain acid-base balance. Inhaled toxic fumes can damage kidneys. Integumentary system. Renal control of fluids balance essential for sweat secretion. Epidermis is normally a barrier to fluid loss. Profuse sweating can lead to oliguria. Skin and kidneys collaborate and calcitriol synthesis. Disorders of the urinary system. Diabetic nephropathy is a progressive kidney disease caused by damage to the capillaries in the glomeruli of the kidneys due to long-standing diabetes mellitus. See figure 19.5.9. Yeah, full stop. It is not fully understood how diabetes leads to damage of glomerular capillaries, but it is all the thought that high levels of glucose in the blood are involved. In people with the diabetes, nephropathy is more likely if their blood glucose is poorly controlled. Having high blood pressure is a history of cigarette smoking and a family history of kidney problems are additional risk factors. Diabetic nephropathy often has no symptoms at first. In fact, it may take up to a decade after kidney damage begins for symptoms to appear. When they do appear, they typically include severe tiredness, headaches, nausea, frequent urination, and itchy skin. Polycystic kidney disease is a genetic disorder in which multiple abnormal cysts develop and grow in the kidneys. Figure 19.5.3, 19.5.3. I think it's the same, yeah. Shows a pair of kidneys that are riddled with cysts from PKD. In people who inherit PKD, the cysts may start to form at any point in life from infancy through adulthood. Typically, both kidneys are affected. Symptoms of the disorder may include high blood pressure, headaches, abdominal pain, blood in the urine, and excessive urination. Kidney stone, also known as renal calculus, is a solid crystal that forms in a kidney from minerals in urine. The majority of kidney stones consist of crystals of calcium salts. Kidney stones typically leave the body in the urine stream. A small stone may pass through the ureters and other urinary tract organs with causing symptoms and go undetected. A larger stone may cause pain when it passes through the urinary tract. If a kidney stone grows large enough, it may block the urea. Blockage of a ureter may cause a decrease in kidney function and damage to the kidney. Wow. Bladder infection, also called cystitis. Cystitis is a very common type of urinary tract infection in which the urinary bladder becomes infected by bacteria, typically Escherichia coli, rarely by fungi. Symptoms of bladder infection may include pain with urination, frequent urination, and feeling the need to urinate despite having an empty bladder. In some cases, there may be blood in the urine. A much less common type of urinary tract infection is pyelonephritis, in which the kidney becomes infected. If a kidney infection occurs, it is generally because of an untreated bladder infection. Bladder infections are treated mainly with antibiotics. Foods that are great for the urinary system. Garlic. Garlic is a natural antibiotic that has hundreds of different health benefits. It's been used for centuries as a medicine and is now even sold in supplements form for those who don't like the taste. Garlic is also a great way to fend off UTIs and make sure that your bladder is as healthy as possible. Thankfully, garlic is a great addition to many home-cooked meals and can be eaten in every form. Bananas are high in potassium and fiber, which can help encourage regular bowel movements and flush out your urinary tract. Pear. Some people believe that eating fruits are shaped like certain organs or body parts will help that specific area. While we're not quite sure about other claims, pears are great for your bladder. A pear-shaped organ. Pears are healthy fruit that have a lower sugar content but are still satisfying to a sweet tooth. They're loaded with dietary fiber, which can help facilitate regular bowel movements. A pear has more antioxidants than any other fruits. Berries. Berries are some of the best fruits that you can eat regularly due to their low sugar content and high antioxidant levels. While cranberries are the most commonly used type of berry for bladder health, other types of berries have similar effects. Strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries have high levels of vitamin C, which can help your bladder stave off bad bacteria. Nuts. Nuts are a great heart-healthy food that provides you with much needed protein and healthy fats. While most nuts are bladder friendly, certain nuts can cause irritation. For the best options, stick to almonds, cashews, and peanuts. Ooh, foods that are great for the urinary system, part 2. Cruciferous vegetables. They include things like arugula, bok choy, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, kale, radish, and turnips. Wow. These vegetables are filled with vitamins C, E, K, and plenty of folate and fiber to encourage bladder health. Potatoes. If you're looking for a comfort foods that won't irritate your bladder, potatoes are the best option. They're extremely versatile and a great food to eat when the weather starts to cool down. Plus, there are so many varieties of potatoes, over 4,000 in the world, so you can have plenty of options for taste preference. The best types of potatoes for your bladder are regular russet potatoes and sweet potatoes. Lean protein. Lean proteins are one of the best proteins to eat when trying to avoid bladder irritation. They're best eaten when you steam, broil, or bake them. Avoid frying these lean proteins or cooking them in too much oil, as this can lead to irritation. Eggs. Eggs are another great source of protein that you can eat without fear of bladder irritation. They're considered some of the least bothersome foods for many bladder conditions and are an important part of a balanced diet. Fun facts. Let's go. Each kidney is about the size of your fist. Wow. Each ureter ranges from about 8 to 12 inches long. That's kind of long. The bladder can stretch to hold up to 2 cups of urine. Wow. No surprise here. Male and female urethras are different. Problems can occur with any part of the urinary tract. The color of your urine can tell you a lot. For example, like it's dark yellow, that means you don't you don't drink that water. And like if it's light yellow, that means you really drink a lot of water, and that's good. Academic honesty. These are my links where I got the information from. Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope you like and subscribe and comment down below if you loved my presentation, or tell me if you want me. Like, no, I don't really want to do another system. But like, don't please, because yeah, uh, it's a surprise. In the next video, it's gonna be a surprise. And don't forget to press the on the videos on the side of the screen. Bye. I hope you enjoyed my video.